I mean, are you serious right now? Are you serious? I think everybody needs to get very serious because things are happening.
I mean, warning, 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 radiation. I repeat, radiation is in the area. The water contaminated, the air contaminated, and it is not good to breathe. Warning, warning, high levels of radiation.
This is what we're facing. This is what we're facing right now. Right now, Japan, from the 7.6 earthquake, and then it was another 6.7 hit last night. Here's some of the information we're getting. I'm going to share it with you in just a second. First, let me put a shout out right now for Olive, right here. GetOliveOne.com/Paul. That's GetOliveOne.com/Paul. I partnered with Dr. Stephen Gundry to share this information with you. Would you believe it if I told you this? Inside your pantry right now is one of the healthiest foods on the planet. Yep, it's true. And it's not some weird, trendy superfood either. Spoiler alert, it's olive oil. You're probably used to cooking with it, but there are countless ways to use olive oil to help yourself look and feel younger like me. Look, for example, olive oil is natural. It's a great way to help you achieve a more youthful appearance. Besides helping you look younger on the outside, you'll feel fantastic on the inside as well. And according to Dr. Stephen Gundry, that famous cardiologist, he's a surgeon, nutrition expert, health advocate. What else does this guy do? And you should get as much high-quality olive oil into your daily routine as possible, whether it's taking a shot of it daily or keeping a bottle of it in your bathroom medicine cabinet. But what kind of olive oil is best for you? There's a lot of kinds out there. There's a lot of people selling it, but you need the best. The olive oil industry is huge, so you can tell by the number of brands that a lot of people are trying to sell it. But how many people are cutting it down? Don't let that happen. Let Dr. Stephen Gundry show you the right kind. He has researched it. He knows what's incredible for your health benefits. Find out today. Click on that link below the video. GetOliveOne.com. GetOliveOne.com/Paul. You got to do that. /Paul. Do it now. And guys, you'll be glad that you did. Okay, so let's talk about this radiation situation that is developing in Japan. Don't forget, we're moving into the holiday season. If you haven't got your Christmas ornament by Pastor Paul, Merry Christmas ornament, go find out about it. Go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com or just pick up the phone and call and say, I want to order the Christmas ornament with Pastor Paul. And we'll get that drop shipped to you right away. Tell them on the phone you want to order it. Now, here's what's going on, because the Hanukkah miracle is just ahead of us. And a lot of folks are saying, I got to get my Hanukkah offering in with my miracle request. I want you to do that, because miracles, a lot of times, miracles happen during Hanukkah. I know Sister Heidi and I, we experienced one, and it was incredible in 2016. Okay, guys, there was a 7.6 earthquake back on December 8th. And then last night, while we were live on the air, another 6.7 very shallow earthquake hit in Japan. And yes, it caused some radiation leakage from Fukushima. I repeat, it caused radiation leakage from Fukushima. According to reports now, we already knew that Fukushima's nuclear plant has been continuously small leaks and been releasing radioactive water since 2011's disaster, with ongoing issues stemming from contaminated cooling water, groundwater intrusion, and recent accidental leaks from treatment systems. That's been happening. Though Japan has started releasing treated tritium heavy contaminated water systematically, slowly into the Pacific Ocean under United Nations approval. That's a process met with concern, though, by some nations and fishing groups, while the plant operator TEPCO states that the releases meet safety standards and pose very small risk. Controversies are constantly persisting over the long-term impacts on the environment due to the involvement of the untreated water leaks that have been containing high rates of contamination. That has been going on since the big mega quake of 9.1 that caused several nuclear reactors to start melting down, okay? We've known about that. But last night, we had another earthquake, 6.7, and I think the 7.6 earthquake that we had on December 8th caused the damage, caused another small, or I'm not sure how small, really, another radiation leak, okay? Then last night, it got hit again in Japan while we were live on the air with Mike from around the world, with one of the best broadcasts we've ever done with Mike. While we were on the air, a 6.7 earthquake hit again there in Japan, and it rocked Fukushima. This one was a way more shallower. So we had the 7.6 that was 63 kilometers deep, but it was still, it's caused a small tsunami, and it caused some damage. But then last night we had a 6.7 earthquake, but it was only 16 kilometers deep. So it actually shook things harder than the bigger one, especially over in Fukushima. And it's partly because of its location. It was closer to Fukushima. This one caused some problems. We know it caused damage last night. And here's what we're finding out. According to the reports, flooded reactor units, groundwater, rain, and some runoff have created vast amounts of contaminated water that must be dealt with. According to the report by the company, there was some accidental leaks from the earthquake last night, and the one, of course, back on December 8th. I think last night's just compounded it. Small, untreated leaks from the filters and the treatment systems have occurred. Let me say this again. Small, this is the report coming out of Fukushima. Small, untreated leaks from the filters and treatment systems have occurred. Sometimes involving, sometimes this is going to involve some nuclear scientists and, of course, the TEPCO representatives. And I look for the IAEA to be sending in some people right away. Someone said, hey, Pastor, are those nuclear sunglasses? No, they're not. But they do keep that left eye where I was injured in the stroke and injured that optic nerve in my left eye. The sunglasses keeps the studio lights here, or the sunlight when I go outside. It keeps these studio lights from hurting that left optic nerve in the left eye that was injured in a stroke that I had in 2019. But it will not help me against radiation. But something will. Yeah, the blood of Christ will. And I'm going to say right now, this is what they're reporting. Again, repeat, urgent. Fukushima nuclear plant is leaking radiation from the earthquakes. Small, untreated leaks from the filters and the treatment systems have occurred. I repeat, small, untreated leaks from the filters and the treatment systems have occurred from last night's earthquake. It's involving high concentrations of radioactive substances. Let me say that again. It's involving high concentrations of radioactive substances. The IAEA will be sending representatives to Fukushima power plant there in Japan. China is already banned Japanese seafood imports into China. They won't buy the Japanese. They will not buy the seafood from Japan because of these because of Fukushima's what happened in 2011. And of course, everybody's concerned about the long-term environmental health impacts of these continuous releases of the contaminated water that has been approved by the UN. But what I'm talking about now, so we've been dealing with this, but no, last night's earthquake, I repeat, last night's earthquake of 6.7, very shallow, closer to the Fukushima, the epicenter was closer to the Fukushima nuclear plant, has caused small, untreated leaks from filters and treatment systems have occurred. I repeat, according to the authorities out of Japan, small, untreated leaks from the filters and treatment systems have occurred involving high concentrations of radioactive substance. What? Radioactive. So that's
Why I'm saying right now, I repeat, something seriously is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. And it looks like I might have froze. So can you give me 5 minutes to bring it back? Can I bring it back? Am I frozen? Completely frozen? What is going on? Yeah, I'm frozen completely. I don't know. Am I even still on the air? Did they just take me off the air? Am I off the air? Can you guys in the chat room hear me?
Am I off the air? Okay, I think I'm back. Miraculously. So obviously this, I think I'm back. Yeah, it looks like I am back because miraculously. I was texting you guys in the chat room from my phone. Yeah, it looks like I am back. So I'm back. But my main computer here in the studio was just, they didn't want me to, obviously they don't want me to tell you any more about this story. So I've given you the details. I'm going to let it go from there. This was definitely a PBT moment. And wow, you know, they don't want you to know. So we'll play a soft song and call it the end of a broadcast. If you didn't watch last night, go click on it and go watch the broadcast last night. Watch some of this. I mean, watch this broadcast. I started out on fire, and Mike brought it to another level. It was an incredible high above information. The water, the child fishing with his father in the rain. I can smell blackberry brandy and chocolate-covered candy. I see a soldier crying on a train, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. And the light under the Tiffany lamp glows all night long, as I dream with weary wonder, leaving Earth before the dawn. I walk the lonely streets of Paris. I was lost and so afraid, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. I got to be interviewed. I'm going to be on another podcast. Someone else is going to interview me. So I'll take care of that. I feel the deepness of his weakness. I can taste the brandy sweetness at a roadside Idaho cafe. I can hear old Teddy laughing, Fitzgerald's toes a-tapping to the roaring sounds of yesterday. Falling asleep, reading Hemingway. And the light under the Tiffany lamp glows all night long, as I dream with weary wonder, leaving Earth before the dawn. I walk the lonely streets of Paris. I was lost and so afraid, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. Yeah, I was glad too, Michelle. I thought they had completely shut me down. And the light under the Tiffany lamp glows all night long, as I dream with weary wonder, leaving Earth before the dawn. I walk the lonely streets of Paris. I was lost and so afraid, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. And a shotgun blast echoed across the page, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. I'll be back, guys, with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. We certainly living, guys, in the last days. Be sure and watch the broadcast from last night. Incredible. It's too bad they're shadow banning me, because this is a broadcast that should have 400,000 views instead of 35,000. It's shadow ban. So go click on it, guys, and watch it. and send it to other people if you could on your Facebook pages, your Twitter page, your Twitch page, and whatever page you have. Let other people know. It's important because we're running out of time.